Welcome back to City of Heroes, Praetoria. We're gonna talk to the guy in charge. Oh boy. I'd like to talk to the imprisoned. Yeah, oh boy, this guy is not all there. Here we go. The monarch indeed seems rather unstable. He's holding several small watercolor portraits of his imaginary daughter that he painted by hand. As he flips through the various portraits, his emotions and moods span the gaunt from speechless mourning to quiet chuckles of tear-filled nostalgia. It's about time we met, wouldn't you say? You must forgive my hetman. He has a suspicious heart, one burdened more so with the concern it has for me. We fought in the Hamilton Wars together. Anna was only a child then. The monarch shows you a watercolor painting of Anna, age 9, posing on a tireless bike. Okay, I must speak with the carnival troopers you have in prison. Never. They stole her. They're hiding her from me. Those garish, iniquitous wretches will rot until their co-conspiring conspirators bring her back, and I will muster the compound for war if it's not soon. The monarch begins to froth at the mouth in his rage and unconsciously wipes away the spittle with one of the watercolor portraits of Hannah. When he sees what he's done, he begins to sob uncontrollably. Monarch, you need help. What if I found Anna? Monarch nods quickly at the offer, smiling as if in rapture. He hands you one of his many watercolor portraits of Anna. Yes, finally someone sees it. My madness is only loss, and my mind is my own. Take this picture. It will help you find her. Oh, watercolor. Okay, let me speak to the carnival troopers first, and we have a deal. Our childhood nickname is Antebellum, given to her when she withdrew back here to Elton Town because she reminded me of the days before the war. She should have been born then, in happier times. The bicycle, the one with without tires, it was her favorite friend in the whole world simply because she wanted to protect it from other bicycles that made fun of it. She was once convinced that she was allergic to stained glass, too, but she got over that when I taught her to paint. Fine, you may speak to the carnival troopers if it will help you bring my daughter back. The psychic one named Candlestick speaks to him. The others remain in silent protest at their incarceration. I'll show him the picture. Maybe it'll jog his memory. Okay, you are not sane. Okay, let's go upstairs and talk to these people. They're over here. Hello, don't mind me. I gotta talk to Candlestick here. Oof. Oh, it's your fake cage. Well. It's another cake eater from the compound. About it's Mr. Candlestick if he's now willing to give up the skinny on this fake girl's whereabouts. Quiet. I'm here on behalf of Mistress Nadia. Candlestick laughs at you. Next time, friend, you should lead with that. Tell the old mistress that we are fine so far, and that we're awaiting the rest of the carnival to attack the compound and free us of the so-called crime. Pass on, too, my apologies for surrendering to the monarch's accusations, and that I did it partly out of whimsy, partly out of a plan to shake the fool's head back on straight. turns out that didn't work as well as it did in my own head when I was making it up. He still thinks we have his imaginary daughter taken hostage somewhere. So, what's the plan? The plan is to find the imaginary daughter. What? What? That makes no sense whatsoever. I love it. Where do we start? So, candlesticks. Show candlestick to watercolor portrait. Right, here we go. Okay. Now, that's just creepy. Even for the gumbo. That's yuck. Therefore, and rightly so, in the name of mighty nonsense, press the watercolor picture right up against my forehead. He hold the portrait under the candlestick's forehead, and he seems to go into a powerful psychic trance, or at least he pretends that he does. Whoa, Nellie, she's a real live girl. File that under the big say what as easy as kiss my hand. She's here in the ward. She's here in the ward. Where? My brain pan's talents are only capable of so much. All I can read is that this Anna girl is alive and nearby. You're going to need Mistress Nadia's sorcerer's powers to determine her exact whereabouts. Take her to the picture, too. And it's making my head itch. We've almost got you out of here, Candlestick. Stay safe. So, going back to Nadia. This is a lot of reading. But I promise that resolves itself. Alright, I'm going to fly up to Nadia. He's observing over here. I can with her. So now, child, what have we here? An imaginary daughter who turns out to be a real life girl. Mistress Nadia is feeling a crazy cult coming our way. You can bet on that. Hand me the portrait Monarch painted of his daughter, and let's see if I can't scry where she might be hiding. Usually the mojo go double time with a link like this one. So personal and made my hand and all caught up in the sorrow. Let me know when you're ready to find little Miss Watercolor here. My people in the carnival aren't out of danger yet, you know. The spirits that paved your way into the ward are pleased with you. They have blessed my small part in it, for which I am grateful. They will keep us in contact from now on. Oh, in other words, yeah, okay, cool. I have what passes for a cell phone. I should turn this back up. Okay. Alright. Finale. This picture has some strong power in it, girl. Whatever the rest of the gumbo thinks, the losers are telling me that this definitely ties blood to blood. They're just not sure how. Perhaps the monarch's not off his rocker after all. The Loas also say that our watercolor moves around a bunch. I'm seeing a slaver den, but I'm not sure if she's there now or not. In any case, she has been there, so that's your first step. Go to the slaver den and find out what you can. Its operations run by a dreg with mighty high notions of himself called a Taggart. Make sure to show he has the pupils that the compound is protected. Okay. Make the spirits proud, and be sure to question any slaves you find in that den too. The more we know of the watercolor girl, the easier the Loas can help us bring her name home. Okay. And with that, I will see you guys in the near future. Thank you for watching. I'll see you soon.